4 advanced tips to master Hillbilly. Once you get better at Billy, you'll soon be facing higher caliber survivors, and some of your old tricks might not work anymore. Here's some things to look out for in those survivors. Simply if a survivor has enough time to react to your chainsaw, they can dodge you. You might have to read if they're likely to go wide and anticipate it. Some of these survivors may preemptively go wide on a tile, trying to read you. This is hard to gauge, and sometimes you might have to just 50-50 it to go wide or tight on the tile. Others may simply just leave the tile while you're trying to set up a curve. Holding W like this can be extremely rough if it goes unpunished. And the forbidden anti-Billy tech, the crouch tech. Because of the nature of the survivor's hitbox and the height of the chainsaw hitbox, there can be moments where you actually slide off crouching survivors, and this is just immensely frustrating. However, it's very satisfying to counter. Don't be afraid to melee or back rub them. Now as for Billy, there's a few advanced things you can do. Knowing which loops have no collision will make for some insanely satisfying moments, allowing you to curve way earlier around a tile. Some of these tiles include the cars on Badham and Autohaven, these tables on Ormond or Haddonfield, or the hay bales on the new map Shattered Square. Why did you dodge into me? Billy being an insta-down killer brings a whole new level of threat to those survivors. Being able to dead zone a player is a huge mechanic of this kit. You can do this by chainsawing ahead of them to cut them off, forcing them into nothingness by feathering your chainsaw, or breaking a pallet when the survivor's facing the outside of the map, forcing them into a dead zone. One of my favourite things to do as Billy is 180 or 360 chainsaws. This involves mind gaming the survivor around the short side of the tile and then immediately spinning around and releasing his chainsaw around the other side, completing a full 360 motion down the survivor. This is one of your more advanced tools in your arsenal and can catch even the best of survivors out. It's extremely difficult to pull off, however I'll slide right into your Taj.